Hi everyone, this is David Kern with Wealthquest. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 ways retirees can protect themselves from a market downturn. So when you're in the accumulation phase of life, think your 30s, 40s, maybe 50s, the idea of being a long-run investor is fairly easy to stomach. It's hard to see down days in the market. It's hard to live through periods of time that are flat performance or maybe negative performance in the market. But at the end of the day, knowing that you're not going to need this money for 15 to 30 years gives you the perspective and confidence to stay the course and just to wait it out. However, when you're out of that accumulation phase and now you're in a phase of life where you're having to take money out of the accounts that you've saved so hard into all of your life, the idea of being a long-run investor and actually waiting market cycles out can become really difficult. And here's the thing, we are going to have negative markets in the future. The trick is we don't know when they will come, how deep they will go, or how long they will last. And so we want to be thinking about, especially as retirees, how we can protect ourselves against those down markets that will come in the future. And so the 3 things that I wanted to talk to you about are as follows. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you've built your portfolio ahead of time to weather the storms that may come. You wouldn't sail around the world in a rowboat, right? You want to make sure you have a boat that is sturdy and that can maintain its integrity amidst choppy waters. The same is true for your investment account. So how do we do that? Well, a couple of ideas. One, you can implement diversification. Make sure that your portfolio is well diversified. It has been shown that diversification helps to moderate the losses that are experienced in a downturn and help the recovery to happen more quickly. And so diversification can help you weather that storm when the market pulls back. The second thing retirees can do in order to prepare themselves for a down market is to prepare mentally. We know that the market is going to go down eventually. In fact, 25% of the time historically markets are negative, but the good news is that 75% of the time markets do go up. But you need to be prepared mentally for seeing markets pull back, either for a short period of time or maybe a longer period of time. The third thing retirees can do is to stick with a plan. When those market downturns come, don't feel compelled to hit the panic button and go all cash. Those are the types of moves that are really difficult to recover from. Not only because you lock in losses when that happens, but you're also now faced with the decision of when to get back into the market. And just as quickly as the market can fall, we've seen the market rise in short fashion in a significant way. And so to miss out on a month or even a couple weeks worth of big market days could lock in losses forever that you can just never recover from. So really encourage people to stay the course. Now, I'm not saying don't be opportunistic when market pullbacks come, but it shouldn't be the type of situation where when a bear market comes or a down market comes, you're scrambling to completely rearrange and rebuild your portfolio. The structure, the framework should be in place, and you should just be making tweaks along the way. So I hope that's helpful. I hope a market downturn doesn't happen for a long, long time, although I know it will happen eventually, but I hope these points were helpful for you. You guys have a great weekend.